The fundamental reason why data leaders and leaders in general, actually, it's not just data leaders that do this. It's other leaders too. Is that it's easier to fund projects. It's oftentimes easier to fund projects rather than operational capability. And the reason it's easier to fund projects is because you can capitalize the expense, and so that it doesn't show on your P&L, and it makes it easier to hit quarterly financial targets that your board or your shareholders are looking for. And that sort of project focus means that it's easier to get resources, but what it sort of leaves behind is the need to have a strong operational foundation to build those projects on top of. Because if you don't build those projects on a strong operational foundation, what you'll end up with is a data ecosystem with a bunch of standalone silos that don't talk to each other and don't work well together. And that creates increasing expense and decreased business capability to respond to market conditions. And so those individual silos are reflections of the project funding cycle. And that project funding cycle is easier if you capitalize things because of sort of the standard financial pressures most big organizations are in. And so what ends up happening is organizations end up spending much more money and ultimately not being able to respond to market opportunities on time. And so organizations that actually get good data operational capabilities in place are much better at responding to the market and much better at taking advantage of the changing economy we're all living in.